Well, I finally got my wide-angle lens. We will see just how well this thing works. It's actually housing for the Note 4, plus the lenses actually screw in. If you saw one of my previous videos where I had a magnetic lens, it was interfering with the stabilization, so it wasn't a go. So I've been waiting for one of these that actually has the housing that screws on. So let's go ahead and see how well this works. Alright, so here's the before, and I have the lens right here. Go ahead and screw that on. And unfortunately, because it's two pieces, when you go to screw it on, it doesn't. That's messed up. Anyway, so yeah, alright, it's definitely wider. There's no doubt about that. Unfortunately, I'm getting the annoying outer ring that seems to plague some of these. It's not actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be, but you can see at the top up there, you can see where the trees are kind of blurred a little bit. It's definitely a wider shot. I'll do a test video. I can't see where I'm at exactly, but I'll do a test video and try to get this thing looking good. But yeah, so not really too bad, I guess. It's definitely wider, but it definitely has a blur to it. I don't know if it's because my camera is having a hard time focusing. I'm not exactly sure, but anyway, we'll give it a drive and see what happens. Okay, so you guys can probably see a much wider view here. From what I can tell, it covers both ends, plus you can see all of the radio and some overhead. So the first thing that I have to do is I have to raise the camera up by about 1 inch, and then I'm going to angle the camera down slightly. I see no point in you guys seeing my overhead. There's nothing interesting up here. It doesn't ever change. Granted, my radio and so on never change, but that's more interesting than looking at sun visors. So I'm going to bring the camera up and I'm going to angle it down. That's going to also allow me to have more of a view over the hood, because where the camera's sitting previously is that it would shoot straight out, and I would miss some of it through the dash and through the hood. So if I raise it up a little bit, I believe that I will be able to get more of a view out the windshield. Now, the next thing, as you can probably see on the outer edges, it's kind of blurry. That is the unfortunate side effect of having a wide-angle lens. Now, I believe that the housing doesn't bring the lens close enough, so I actually might modify the housing a little bit to bring it closer, but I have to do some testing there. I don't know if I want to deal with the whole blur thing. I guess when I get this video on my computer and I'm looking at it, if it bothers me that much, then I probably won't go with the wide-angle lens. If it looks okay, then, you know, I might keep it. I can also crop some of the video off, like maybe 10% of the video off a little bit. Yeah, it's not going to have the full 2560 by 1440. It's going to upscale a little bit, but it'll still not have that annoying outer blur problem. So we're going to see. Right now, I'm just testing. This is my very first drive with the actual unit, with the wide-angle lens installed. So we're just going to have to see how well it works. I'm only going to use the wide-angle when I'm actually driving in the car. I'm not going to use it when I do my how-to videos and so on. There's no real point, because I can move the camera wherever I need to. So, yeah, anyway, we'll go ahead and see how this footage actually looks when I get it on the computer.